Racing in America, a dynamic mix of technology, competition, and history. This year marks the beginning of the second century of American racing. The sport has always been immensely popular. The Vanderbilt Cup races in New York at the turn of the century drew gigantic crowds. As the new sport evolved, heroes emerged. The drivers, the human element inside the cockpits, the men who piloted the machines. 1911, a new racing facility in Indianapolis staged the ultimate test of man and technology, a 500-mile race. An automobile engineer for the Marmon Corporation, Ray Haroon, won the race in his company's car and was an instant hero to the large crowd. The Indianapolis 500 rapidly grew to become the premier event in American auto racing. The speeds increased. Enormous crowds came to see thrilling competition amongst drivers who grew to legendary status. A race driver's career, then as now, would be defined by his performance at Indianapolis.
There's an accident in the front straightaway. Wait, I don't know whether he can get through or not. He's only got a couple hundred yards to go, but where is he? There he is! A.J. Foyt will win the Indianapolis 500 in an incredible, thrilling finish.
And the 500 has been defined by the skill of the drivers.
Over the roar of the engine, you can hear the 400,000 people going hoarse. No one has ever seen this before in Indianapolis. Not quite over. John Buck still with the lead. There you see them. Can he make a move at the finish? He's making a move. No, not quite. Gordon Johnson has won the Indianapolis 500. He won it by less than a car length.
The cheers are for those who accept the danger with daring, those who strive for the ultimate victory.
Fittipaldi comes inside Little Al. A drag race on the backside again. Slower traffic moves to the right. Can Fittipaldi get past? Little Al brings it down low. They touch. Little Al into the wall. Fittipaldi continues on. Little Al slams the wall as Emerson Fittipaldi screams toward the white flag.
Unser and Fittipaldi struggled again last Sunday and fell short. Both failed to qualify for today's race, leaving this event a wide-open competition. An antique silver cup carries the name and likeness of the great Indy champion. Two men in particular have come so close to their dream, but have yet to win the great race.
They make the turn for home now. On the main stretch, Scott Goodyear closes in. Goodyear tries it, but no. I believe that's the closest finish in Indy history. Al Unser Jr. is a winner at the Indianapolis 500.
Scott Goodyear finished second in that race, but today he starts on the front row with his best chance to add his name to the list of champions.
The green flag is back out, and Rick Mears comes around John Andretti. He's no factor whatsoever, but Michael is right there with him. Michael moving to the outside. Can he keep in the high groove? He did it at Phoenix. Can he do it here? Michael Andretti takes the lead away from Rick Mears. Wow!
But it was Rick who won that thrilling duel in '91. Now more than ever, Michael Andretti, whose famous father Mario won the race only once, would like to carve his own name on the silver cup. Arie Luyendyk has already won here. He and teammate Scott Brayton are the two fastest qualifiers with the most powerful cars. If they prove reliable, they may be unbeatable. 100 years ago, America's first ever automobile race. The spectators followed the two racing cars on foot. Today, 33 drivers will pilot their race cars at speeds over 240 miles an hour in front of 500,000 people. A new face and name will be added to the old Silver Cup. A new champion of the greatest spectacle in racing, the Indianapolis 500.
Hello everyone, this is Blue Funner Fan Racing. This is a PWRL Sony IndyCar series. This has been building up for a whole season, and now to commemorate the halfway point of season 1, we are here at Indianapolis for the biggest race of the season. It's the big one. It's the Indianapolis 500. 38 drivers, like 42 drivers showed up today, but only 38 made the field. Since it's a special race, we're going to go straight. We're going to give you a full starting lineup. Starting on the pole is last week's winner, Jasmine Acosta. She has been doing a very good job lately. And starting next to her is one-off driver Connor Atwood. He was 37th in practice, so this came as a huge shock to everyone. Third is Rhett Yates, trying to rebuild his reputation after that schmozzle at Mallory Park. Fourth is Ryan Acosta. Fifth is Dion Scott. Sixth is your current series points leader, Joseph Clark. Seventh is Zach Buchanan. Eighth, Ray Krager, a one-off driver. Ninth, Taylor Acosta. And 10th is Zachary Robinson. 11th, Tyler Manson. 12th, Maxwell Vady. 13th, Chris Rickenbaugh. 14th, Max Skinner in his first race back. 15th, Brandon Bain. 16th, one-off Stino Simonetta. 17th, T.O. Bain. 18th, Kevin Ulrich. 19th, Mackenzie Hopkins. And 20th is Thomas McCook. 21st, Alonso Fabia in the Ferrari. 22nd, Aaron Williams. 23rd, Inman J. 24th, Tony Blazer. 25th, his teammate Daniel Kolb. 26th, Mason Wood. 27th, Jack Nathan. 28th, Jack Nathan's brother and Mason Wood's teammate Todd Nathan. 29th, Hunter Xanders. 30th, Hannah Smith. 31st, Rob Thomas. 32nd, Ben Ward. 33rd, Barney Ward. 34th, Mark McCook. 35th, Emilio Navarrete. 36th, Jeffrey Finguy. 37th, Kyle Cisnowski. And rounding out the field is Max McCook. Well, we are going to get straight to the racing. It's time for the Indianapolis 500. Well, here we are, Indianapolis, for 30 laps of open-wheel racing action at the World Center of Racing. This is the most famous oval track in the world. One of the most famous races in racing. Pace car dies for pit road, and a history of Indianapolis is gonna hit the PWRL as the Indianapolis 500. Is green flag is flying in the air. Jasmine Acosta got an awesome jump. Connor Atwood, not such a good start, but they're going to come flying into turn number 1. Acosta's got a good lead. Rhett Yates now moves in the second. Dion Scott's going to try and take third from Atwood. Atwood is dropping like a rock on this start. So far, so good. They are keeping it clean and green. Acosta's got Rhett Yates on her tail. And here comes Rhett Yates, the Mallory Park winner, although it was in very controversial fashion. Yates is going to be leading. Dion Scott's now going to try and take second from Acosta. Now Dion Scott looks underneath the 4. It's going to be side by side to the line to see who will lead the first lap. Scott does not get a very good run, and Rhett Yates will lead the first lap of the Indianapolis 500. And there goes Dion Scott trying to take second back. Trying again to take second, and he'll pull it off. Now Taylor Acosta goes for third. Tyler Manson moves up into the 4th, and Ryan Acosta in 5th, and that is a Penske freight train right on that inside line. You got Taylor Acosta, Ryan Acosta, and then Brandon Bain. Brandon Bain's now trying to get around Ryan Acosta. Points leader, where is the points leader? Joseph Clark. Points leader Joseph Clark. He's dropped back on the start, but is now working his way back up as he tries to get around Chris Rickenbaugh. Connor Atwood has dropped like a rock since the start. Oh man, getting a little hairy back there. Atwood running in 12th place. Make that 13th. There goes Clark. Now 14th. Atwood continues to drop. It's great to see us being able to go clean and green, but wait, we got 3 wide. Simonetta, McCook, and Smith. Kyle Cisnowski is having some big problems with his car. I think the engine's having some issues because he is having a ton of problems keeping up. Max Skinner has also managed to drop like a rock for the field. as Rhett Yates continues to lead at Indy. Second is Tyler Manson. Third, Brandon Bain. Fourth, T.O. Bain. And fifth is Jasmine Acosta, the pole sitter, now down to fifth. Great job by Mackenzie Hopkins running in 6th place. You know that free wide's gonna happen eventually. Speaking of free wide, oh, Tony Blazer! Tony Blazer, Zach Buchanan, Connor Howard going free wide. Free wide at Indy is not a good idea. And oh, it almost made contact, but they keep it going. But okay. These guys really need to watch it. Free wide is a big issue at Indy. If you go free wide, you're going into a wall. If I saw Flagger holding up a red flag, which would mean the yellow flag is out, but no caution. Jasmine Acosta is moving back up, taking second from Brandon Bain. Bain is now going to drop the third. Will his brother, T.O. Bain, help him or go for the 4th position? Go for the 3rd position. Mackenzie Hopkins again, great job running in the 6th position. Joseph Clark, he's the points leader. He's trying to make his way up. And surprisingly managed to be able to go green. Kyle Sosnowski's now gotten past Maxwell Vady and Max Mikakuk. But these guys are losing the field. Yates continues to lead. But will Costa make her move? Yes, she will. The pole sitter is going to try and get back around Rhett Yates to take the lead and get her rightful first lap lead. But Yates but all the drafting helps, and she won't pull it off. Now Costa's left to fight with Brandon Bain. Acosta trying to gain ground, but here comes Brandon Bain with the run. He's got 2 wins this season. He would love to get a 3rd in the most famous race in the world. There goes Brandon Bain around Jasmine Acosta. And she's going to get freight trained by T.O. Bain and Sister Taylor. And look at Mackenzie Hopkins back there. What a drive by the Sarah Fisher team so far. But you got to watch out for pit stops. Pit stops can play a factor in this race. There's a big pack of cars back here. We got some very good drivers here. Got Max Skinner, Jack Ning, Chris Rickenbaugh, Emilio Navarrete, Hannah Smith, Maxwell Vady. A lot of great drivers back here. Rhett Yates continues to lead over Brandon Bain, but Brandon Bain is closing the gap. Can he make his move? Taylor Costa tries to take third is trying to take third from the driver who now holds it, T.O. Bain. First through 11th have pulled away big time from the pack. And Brandon Bain is trying to get underneath Rhett Yates. Will he make his move now? He's right there. But he's not going to be able to get it done. He got a terrible run. And, well, he's got his brother catching up to him now. T.O. Bain's got a ton of speed in that 89 car. And behind him is Taylor Acosta. Mackenzie Hopkins now into the top 5. She's got to watch it though. She's got the points leader Clark behind her with help from his teammate Jasmine Acosta. But will Acosta try to make her move? No, they're still working together. But now Acosta's going to split up with Clark. That's a slingshot move for Joseph Clark. Try and get by. And it worked out great. And here comes Brandon Bain trying to get around and get Rhett Yates, but it's still not going to work because it's hard to get a run on the inside, and he does not have any drafting help. Maybe his teammate Taylor Acosta can help him out. Oh, Ben Ward's running into trouble. And Brandon Bain has taken the lead, and he'll be the first person other than Rhett. He'll be the first person to lead a lap other than Rhett Yates. Yates is now going to get a challenge from his teammate Taylor Acosta, but it does not work. Acosta might try again, but ooh, she's got to look out. Tyler Manson looks very hungry. Oh, they're catching up to Brandon Bain. Brandon Bain has got a block, but here comes Rhett Yates. Can Brandon pull the block? No, he can't. Here comes Rhett Yates. They almost make contact. Yates is Taylor Acosta right behind him. Taylor Acosta is now going to take second from her teammate. And Taylor Acosta and Jasmine Acosta her sister is now going to try and take third from Brandon Bain, but it will not work. Brandon Bain continues to lead. Will he try and pass his teammate back? He's looking. He's looking. Can't get it done in 1 and 2. But he's gonna get it done. But he looks like he's gonna get it done in 3 and 4. But wait, no! Oh, drafting help goes up high. And, oh, pit stops! Drivers are coming in for their green flag pit stops. Who is going to be the leader? Brandon Bain stayed out and led a lap. He is back out up front. Will Brandon Bain make the move down pit road? Yes, he's slowing down. He's going for it. Will anyone stay out? Look at the spectator cam. Does not look like it. Oh, there's someone going flying past. That's Ben Lord. He's a lap down. Well, not anymore. Oh, Brandon Bain wins the race off pit road against Inman J, but where is Rhett Yates? Here comes Rhett Yates. Will he get the lead? And coming through turns 3 and 4, Rhett Yates will take the lead from Brandon Bain. And there's Jay trying to get around Brandon Bain. Yes, he'll make the move, and whoa, watch it! This race is really starting to get strung out. Rhett Yates leads, Taylor Acosta's in second, third Inman J, fourth Rob Thomas, fifth Joseph Clark, 6th Brandon Bain, 7th Jasmine Acosta, 8th Zach Buchanan, 9th T.O. Bain, and 10th is Connor Atwood. Well, not anymore. Here comes Ryan Acosta with help from Tony Blazer. Acosta is going to try and take 10th. But Tony Blazer gives all the drafting help to Atwood. Good job by Connor Atwood. I hope we see him again sometime. He's doing a great job. I hope we see him again in one of these open wheel cars sometime. And now I can't wait to see his performances in the PWRL Light South division. He's gonna be driving the 9 car in that division. Gonna be great to see what he can do. Costa's trying to dive down low and pass Rhett Yates. She's gonna try and make... Will she try and make her move down the backstretch? No, she will not try it. Wait, well, she is now. Here comes Taylor Acosta trying to get around Rhett Yates. I think she picked a good turn to try it. There she goes. Will she get the run? Rhett Yates has more speed, though. They're coming to the stripe. Yates is leading, and will he clear her? No, Acosta's gonna get the run again. And Taylor Acosta takes the lead. It's been all green flag racing. Ben Ward is no longer one lap down. He is now on the lead lap in 19th. Maybe he's short pitted. I don't know. So it could... yeah, I think he's short pitted. So, which means he didn't have to come down pit road, but he's much slower than Dion Scott behind him. And yellow flag has come out. Oh, Jeffrey Finguy and Chris Rickenbaugh. Taylor Acosta led them to the stripe. Chris Rickenbaugh and Jeffrey Finguy appear to be the drivers that were involved. Just appears to be a two-car incident. Well, let's take a look at what happened. Well, here's a look at what happened. Here's Jeffrey Finguy, and there is Mark Micklecook. He's not getting to Chris Rickenbaugh, and that's gonna turn him down into Jeffrey Finguy, and they are gonna slide up hard. And both drivers hit the wall pretty hard, but they are okay. Obviously they are okay because they drive away, and that's it. Just a two-car incident. See you back for the restart. We're going to go back to the green flag, lap number 22 of 30. There will be 9 laps to go. There were pit stops. Here is your running order. T.O. Bain is first. Taylor Acosta is second. Third is Rhett Yates. Fourth is Inman J. Fifth is Brandon Bain. Sixth is Joseph Clark. Seventh is Zach Buchanan. 8th, Rob Thomas. 9th, Connor Atwood. And 10th is Ryan Acosta. 11th is Jasmine Acosta. 12th, Tony Blazer. 13th, Mackenzie Hopkins. 14th, Mason Wood. 15th, Tyler Manson. 16th, Hunter Xanders. 17th, Aaron Williams. 18th, Todd Nathan. 19th, Barney Ward. And 20th, Emilio Navarrete. 21st, Dino Simonetta. 22nd, Daniel Culp. 23rd, Ben Ward. 24th, Alonso Fabia. 25th, Hannah Smith. 26th, Kevin Ulrich. 27th, Kyle Sosnowski. 28th, Max Micklecook. 29th, Jack Naden. 30th, Mark Micklecook. 31st, Maxwell Vady. 32nd, Max Skinner. 33rd, Ray Krager. 34th, Zachary Robinson. 35th, Dion Scott. 36th, Chris Rickenbaugh. 37th, Jeffrey Finguy. And 38th is the last car running, Thomas Micklecook. No drivers have dropped out of the race. Fastest lap goes to Jasmine Acosta. Second fastest, Brandon Bain. And the third fastest lap goes to Alonso Fabia. But I can tell you that at this point, I do not think Alonso Fabia would be a factor for this race. Anyway, pace cars coming down pit road. Let's get that green flag back in the air. And there it is. The green is back out. Top 3 get a good jump on the rest of the field. Taylor Acosta is going to try and take the lead from T.O. Bain right away. She's got a little help from Rhett Yates, but I'd better watch it. Rhett Yates is very hungry for his second win of the season, and he wants a clean victory this time. And there goes Yates, trying to get by Taylor Acosta. T.O. Bain caused that first caution, but I think he stayed out. Well, here comes Rhett Yates, trying to get around Taylor Acosta. Well, look out for him and Jay in tow. He's trying to get around Acosta. And he's looking really low. I think he might be thinking about 3 wide. We got less than 10 laps to go. It's getting dicey. And there's Min Jay sliding up a little bit, trying to get it done. Jay's going to try and get around Rhett Yates, but Zach Buchanan's right behind him. It's just getting really hairy. Joseph Clark, the points leader, dropping back. Indianapolis, Mega Cook appears to be having problems. And here comes Rhett Yates with help from Jay, but now Jay goes up to assist T.O. Bain. And now it's going to turn into a battle for second between Yates and Jay. There's Connor Atwood in fourth. The outside pole sitter is back up at the front. Yates now tries again to get around T.O. Bain. He's looking, but he does not make the move. Will he do it coming down the backstretch? Atwood's trying to get around Rhett Yates, but he can't get it done. Atwood slides up and is now under pressure from Jasmine Acosta. Will Yates try and make his move in 4? Yes, he will, but remember the last time he did it? But wait, this time he's got help. He's got Jasmine Acosta. But it still doesn't work. T.O. Bain continues to lead. But he's sliding up the road again. And now Acosta tries to get around Rhett Yates. And Jasmine Acosta will pull it off. Coming to 5 laps to go. Will Acosta try and make her move? There she goes. Try and get around T.O. Bain. She's got help. But wait, she had to check up. I think she's got pit. No, she doesn't, but the yellow's out. Yellow's out like the end of the race. T.O. Bain is coming to the line, and he may have just possibly won the Indianapolis 500. Well, let's take a look at what happened at what may have just ended the race. I told you, free wide does not work at Indianapolis. They try to make it free wide, but Ryan Acosta makes contact with Barney Ward and Kevin Ork, and Ward pushes Acosta up into the wall. It ends up being a single car spin after. It's basically a single car spin, but some cars did get pieces of it, but only one car spun, and that was Ryan Acosta. Well, let's take a look and see if we're going to be getting back to the green. Can you say 1-lap shootout? We are going to have a 1-lap shootout to decide the Indianapolis 500. No drivers are out of the race. Here is your running order. T.O. Bain is first. Jasmine Acosta, the pole sitter who also has the fastest lap of the race, is second. Third is Rhett Yates. 4th, Finn Jay. 5th, Connor Atwood. 6th, Brandon Bain. 7th, Zach Buchanan. 8th, Mackenzie Hopkins. 9th, Rob Thomas. And 10th is Taylor Acosta. 11th, Aaron Williams. 12th, Todd Nathan. 13th, Hunter Xanders. 14th, Emilio Navarrete. 15th, Joseph Clark. 16th, Daniel Culp. 17th, Mason Wood. 18th, Alonso Fabia. 19th, Tony Blazer. 20th, Tyler Manson. 21st, Ben Ward. 22nd, Kevin Ulrich. 23rd, Maxwell Vady. 24th, Zachary Robinson. 25th, Max Skinner. 26th, Ray Krager. 27th, Barney Ward. 28th, Max Migacook. 29th, Stino Simonetta. 30th, Jack Nathan. 31st, Dion Scott. 32nd, Mark Migacook. 33rd, Hannah Smith. 34th, Chris Riggenbach. 35th, Kyle Sosnowski. 36th, Jeffrey Finguy. 37th, Thomas Migacook. And last car running is Ryan Acosta. Who will win the Indianapolis 500? And here we go. And there we go. The green and the white will wave at the same time. T.O. Bain got a good start, but will Jasmine Acosta make her move? She's only got one chance. She's trying to gain ground, but Rhett Yates is right on her tail. Will Acosta try and make the move? Yes, she will. Will she have help from Rhett Yates? Here, she's got help. She's got help. Acosta's going down low. Will she pull it off? Atwood could be in the picture. Heading into turns 3. Acosta's got the lead, but will Connor Atwood make his move? Here he is. Will Atwood try it? In turn number 4. He will not try it. On the final turn, Jasmine Acosta will win her 2nd race in a row, and it's going to be the Indianapolis 500. I'll tell you right now, this is Jasmine Acosta's shining moment. Not only did she get her second win in a row, but it comes at in the Indianapolis 500. Second is Connor Atwood. Third is Rhett Yates. I realize that the top three are finished where they started. Fourth, Brandon Bain. Fifth, T.O. Bain. Sixth, Zach Buchanan. Seventh, Inman J. Eighth, Rob Thomas. Ninth, Taylor Acosta. And 10th, Mackenzie Hopkins with an awesome effort. Well, after this great race, here comes the results and standings. You've been watching a production of the Pro World Racing League, where real racing happens. See you next time, and congratulations to Jasmine Acosta.